Hey everyone, Anthony Riccio here of Riccio Law, a Massachusetts personal injury and criminal defense law firm with offices in Quincy and Attleboro, Massachusetts. I just want to briefly talk about what I think are the first steps you should take if you've been injured in an accident and think you have a potential personal injury case going forward. And when I say injured in an accident, I'm really referring to any type of accident. Car accident, motorcycle accident, boating accident, maybe you slipped on some water in a store or tripped on something on a sidewalk, or maybe even were bitten by a neighbor's dog. Any type of accident really where you sustained injuries through no fault of your own, and you think you may have a potential personal injury case. So number one, first and foremost, is seek medical attention immediately or as soon as possible. And that really serves two purposes. First and foremost is your health. You need to get the appropriate medical attention to make sure there's a proper diagnosis of your injuries and to make sure you get the appropriate care going forward so you can fully recover from those injuries, or at least recover to the fullest extent possible. In addition to that, by seeking immediate medical attention and getting a proper diagnosis of your injuries and following up with any recommended treatment going forward, you are actually helping any potential personal injury case that you may have going forward. So by seeking immediate medical attention and following up with any recommendations for further medical care, you are, one, obviously helping yourself out, your health, and your quality of life going forward. But while doing so, you are also helping a potential personal injury claim you have going forward. So once you have sought and received the appropriate medical attention and you are in a situation where you find yourself physically able to do so, you should then contact a personal injury attorney for a consultation. The sooner you contact an attorney and hire an attorney to handle your personal injury case, the better. And the reason for that is the lawyer will immediately start working on your case, collecting any evidence, conducting an investigation if need be, and also pursuing any potential insurance benefits and other avenues of getting some of your medical bills potentially paid. So it is important to get a lawyer involved early on in the process for that reason, and for the other reason that once you have a lawyer working on your personal injury claim, you yourself don't really have to worry about that. You can put all of your focus into getting the appropriate treatment and recovering from your injuries to the fullest extent possible. Now, with all of that being said, just a couple tips that could potentially help a personal injury claim that you may have. If you get into an accident and the ambulance arrive on scene, and after you're evaluated, it's recommended that you go in the ambulance and go to the hospital. Even if you don't want to, I would absolutely recommend that you take the ambulance to the hospital and get immediate attention and follow up with any recommended treatment going forward. In the opposite, if you find yourself in a situation where the ambulance don't come to the scene, or they say that they're not going to take you to the hospital, if at all possible, you should try to take some pictures of where the accident occurred. If it was a car accident, take pictures of any property damage. If it's a situation where you slipped on some liquid in a store, try to take pictures of the area where the liquid is. And later on that day, if you have some visible injuries, cuts, bruises, swelling, you should take pictures of your injuries and document them throughout the course of your recovery. So again, number one, get medical attention immediately and follow up with any recommended treatment. And number two, once you're healthy enough to do so, contact a personal injury attorney and try to hire one as quickly as possible so that attorney can start working on the claim. The sooner the better. If you do have any questions and would like to schedule a consultation, feel free to reach out to my office and I'd be happy to meet with you.